Ah, welcome once more, seekers of wisdom and wanderers into the inner realms. Step into the throne room, a chamber not of golden opulence, but of gleaming insight, a place where the echoes of your unspoken thoughts find their voice. I, if you do not know already, am Brother Byron, and today we unravel a tapestry as ancient as time itself, the art of balance. Balance, my friends, is the silent architect of greatness. It is the unseen fulcrum upon which kingdoms rise and empires crumble. Without it, ambition becomes tyranny, patience becomes stagnation, and power corrodes into hubris. Consider the sun, for example. It blazes fiercely, commanding the day, yet it bows to the moon graciously, yielding to the night. Each reigns supreme in its own court, but only in its due time. So too must we learn when to shine and when to yield, when to build and when to enjoy what we have built. There is a time and a place for everything, my friends. Picture, if you will, a tightrope walker, suspended high above a chasm of chaos. On one side, the weight of dreams as of yet unfulfilled, a siren's song urging haste. On the other, the burden of caution, whispers of the need for safety, but promising only stagnation. The tightrope walker's secret? Not strength nor courage, but balance. The ability to dance between the extremes without succumbing to either side's pull. In this modern age, we are all tightrope walkers, are we not? Teetering between ambition and exhaustion, between the desire to achieve and the need to breathe. And yet, how often do we find ourselves falling either into a pit of overextension or into the abyss of inaction? The trick, my friends, is not to sprint across the rope like a fool, but to move deliberately, purposefully, with each step measured against the weight of your values. But let us not forget the jesters of this tale, the so-called gurus of balance, who preach, wake up at 4 a.m., meditate for 2 hours, conquer Wall Street by noon, and master 5 languages by dusk. As though any of that is possible. Apart from maybe waking up, I guess. But 4 a.m.'s a bit far, if you ask me. Anyway, their advice is as practical as riding a unicycle through quicksand, let's be honest. They sell balance in the form of chaos and courses, offering no more substance than a souffle of hot air. Beware of such jesters, for they would have you dance to their tune while ignoring the rhythm of your own heart and soul. To master balance, however, in reality, one must first master discernment, the ability to separate the vital from the trivial, the eternal from the ephemeral. An ancient sage once said, what we choose to leave undone is just as important as what we choose to do. Okay? So it is a lesson as old as the sands of time and as relevant as the ticking of your clock. Prioritize not by urgency but by essence. let me share this. He who conquers himself is greater than he who takes a city. A profound truth from the ancient scrolls, reminding us that balance begins within. Master the battlefield of your own mind, as I have said previously, and the external world will fall into place like pieces of a celestial puzzle. We are all pieces of stars. So as we venture forth, let us ponder this. How do we align with the pendulum of our passions, with the compass of our convictions? How do we harmonize the fire of ambition with the calm waters of reflection? The answers lie not in grand gestures necessarily, but in daily disciplines. Every choice, we build a temple of balance and serenity. To those of you who seek to sway not with the fickle winds of doubt, but to stand firm as oaks in a storm, I commend you. Subscribe to the throne room, to this council of clarity. Share your reflections in the sacred scrolls of the comments down below, and let your presence kindle the flame of this growing fellowship. Together we rise, not as lords of chaos, but as architects of harmony. So until we meet again, stay focused, maintain your drive, be purposeful, and remember, my friends, the world is ours for the taking.